gentlemen, welcome to the brightest ride. Receive electric all down.
Right, because the prize is... Yeah, now make some noise for our lovely announcer, Joe Mom, baby. Oh la la. Oh, yaga yaga. Juliet! Thank you.
It's 0700 hours on the 25th of the 10th month 2024. Good morning and welcome. This is your numero uno breakfast show, Wake Up Madria. Feel Good Fun Friday, and you know how we do it every week. We kick off your weekend with some positive vibes and of course ensuring that you get into that weekend in the best way possible.
It's all about the infectious energy that comes with the show, especially when you have Mike Mercy-Kenna wearing this beautiful color.
Oh yeah.
It's yes, it's inspiring.
What's the color?
It's peach.
Peach.
Yeah, this is peach. Yeah, this is like a pale peach.
Guys call it pink. I don't know.
Pink. This is not pink. Come on, you're close.
What's up with our color?
You're close.
But I know that it's for ladies. You have like there's a spectrum for every color. So that means that in one color you have at least 7 different shades. So
yeah,
at least a spectrum should be at least 7. That's why the rainbow is a spectrum. So between 7 and 8 for each particular color.
So speaking of spectrums, color wheels, people that have a burst of color in them. Yes, Winfrey Agbeleshe is bursting some color onto our set this morning. How you doing?
The color is not in the clothes.
It is the hair. It is.
Guys literally identify only 4 colors.
4 colors.
Yes.
4.
White,
Red,
black, pink,
and
then others.
blue. Pink and blue.
Blue. Don't
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Pink and others.
There's a movie a friend did said all the colors in the world are between white and black.
Oh, really?
You understand when people are talking about colors these days? There's a lot more connotations.
Yeah, very
But
true.
hey, that's
very
what
true.
we're talking about this morning. Welcome to the show. My name is Mike Mercy-Kenna.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinson. Together with Winfrey, we're here to make this Friday 1-2. Remember, you need to buckle up. It's going to be another great ride.
Okay, you know how it is. We're bringing the fun to you.
Yeah.
Now, I always talk about options. Where can you catch us? The website will be one, tvcentertainment.tv. That's number 1. Number 2 would be on the YouTube channel, TVC Entertainment.
Yes, indeed.
Number 3, of course, would be the app, which you can watch. If you are not doing it on GOTV, channel 16, StarTimes 121, and of course the terrestrial band, the ultra high frequency will be 49.
We're going to be taking a quick peek at what's lined up for today's show, and then we'll take a deep dive into the movies. We can't wait. We're going to be getting our popcorn ready.
Incidentally, I wish we could do a review of Transformers 1.
Really?
I really
You liked it? Then, of course, we'll be celebrating you and your loved ones on birthday shout-outs. There's music, right, Mike?
Nicolo.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what else.
That's your nickname,
You
right?
say that's my nickname.
Nicolo.
Wow. I thought you were bougie.
Yeah, no, not with this one. Nicolo is going to be performing. Mike's nickname, what?
Nickname?
Nickname. What do they call people that have your same name?
Wow.
I can't remember. Anyhow, he's a singer, songwriter, dancer, and so much more. It's going to be a great performance you don't want to miss.
And then, wow, some beautiful pieces I can see here, and that will all be unveiled during our fashion segment. We will be discussing some interesting pieces and, of course, exhibiting them.
The beautiful.
And we'll wrap up the show with Yvel. She is a singer, songwriter, and of course reality TV star. Oh, it's been a while. We'll be talking to her later on.
Oh, that was such a vibe. I was loving the build-up in the song. I was almost wishing to hear the chorus. Yeah, really. Sounds good.
I actually met Yvette. I think it was sometime, probably 2 years ago.
Okay.
December. And she had a concert or something like that.
Aw.
She had a really beautiful, beautiful performance. Yes, and for fashion, we're not exhibiting today.
Okay.
We're going to be talking about a fashion show, which actually kicked off a few days ago.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of fashion displays of recent.
It's Lagos Fashion Week, right? It should be big. I mean, like the way we talk about the New York Fashion Week,
Yeah.
The Milan Fashion Week. Which one? Which
SA,
one?
South Africa, Cape Town.
Yeah.
Cape Town
small,
Fashion
but yeah.
Week.
Yeah.
Small,
Fashion
exactly.
Week.
Paris.
Paris, New York, Milan. Those are
Yeah.
the big ones. And I think Lagos.
It's coming up.
I saw a video somewhere of the Ugomoye.
Oh, it's beautiful. That was in London.
No, for
Today,
Lagos.
last night, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Davido was one of his models.
Oh, beautiful.
And all of that. It was quite interesting.
We have some of the best fashion out there.
Yeah, we do.
And when I think of runways and all of that, there's so much that we have to offer. One thing about us is our diversity. Now, when I see a lot of Western fashion, you can see that they're intentionally trying to do something bizarre and austere.
Yeah.
But with us, it is
Natural.
what we wear.
Yeah.
It is
who
what
we
we
are.
do. It's who we are. So you don't see somebody, and you see so many
Yeah.
different types, but they are
Yeah.
not out of this world. They are things that we wear. So
Yeah.
hey, kudos to the African Fashion Center.
All right, and on that note, let's actually check out what the weather is going to be like today.
The news, I am Mike Mexicano. Now, yesterday, the 24th of October, 3 bodies were recovered after the crash of a Sikorsky SK-76 helicopter near Bonny Finima in the Atlantic Ocean. The helicopter, operated by East Wing Aviation, was en route from the Port Harcourt military base to the Numi Mantan oil rig with 8 people on board when it went down. Meanwhile, the NNPC Limited has confirmed the crashed helicopter was conveying its staff from Port Harcourt. More in this report.
On October 24th, news broke of a tragic plane crash in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited, in a statement, had confirmed that the victims were among its staff members. The accident has raised fresh concerns about safer skies in the country, despite ongoing efforts to improve regulatory oversight and modernize the sector. This crash adds to the grim history of aviation accidents in the country over the past decade. One of the deadliest accidents was the Dana air crash in 2012, which killed 153 passengers when the aircraft went down in Lagos. In 2013, a plane operated by Associated Airlines crashed shortly after takeoff, resulting in 16 fatalities. Helicopter crashes have also marred Nigeria's aviation landscape. In 2015, a Bristol helicopter plunged into the Lagos Lagoon, killing 6 people. More recently, in 2021, a military aircraft carrying Nigeria's Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atairu, crashed in Kaduna, claiming his life and that of 10 other officers. The Aviation Minister Festus Keyamo, in a statement addressing the Port Harcourt crash, extended condolences to the families of the victims. He assured the public of the government's swift response and investigation into the cause of the crash. A key player in this investigation will be the Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau. The Director General of the agency has an update on this latest crash.
They were able to pick out 3 bodies in the water, but so far they haven't recovered any more. The search and rescue is still ongoing. It's a little late now. I know the Nigerian Navy dispatched a helicopter that went out.
Now, yesterday, the Nigerian Senate received a fresh list of 7 ministerial nominees sent by President Tinubu for consideration, screening, and confirmation. The list was transmitted to the Senate through a letter which was read by the President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, at plenary yesterday. The President's request has been submitted to the committee for a whole for immediate consideration.
Request for confirmation of ministerial nominees. In compliance with the provisions of Section 147, subsection 2 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999.
You liked it? What? I knew you like it.
To forward to the Senate the underlisted 7 nominees for confirmation as ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. They are Dr. Nentawe Jilwada, Muhammadu Maigari Dingyadi, Bianca Odinaka Odumegu Ojukwu, Right Honorable Yusuf Abdullahi Atta, Idi Mokhtar Mahai.
Now, with 11 days to go until the U.S. presidential election, Democrat Kamala Harris and Republican Donald Trump are making their last pitches to voters. Mr. Trump is heading to the western U.S. for rallies in Arizona and Nevada. Harris will hold a rally in Georgia, where Trump was yesterday, the day before, with former President Obama and musician Bruce Springsteen. In advance of the November 5 vote, polls show Harris and Trump neck and neck, both nationwide and in battleground states. During the town hall on Wednesday, Harris says she believes her opponent is a fascist, saying Trump wants unchecked power. Mr. Trump responded by saying Harris has a warped mind and is a threat to democracy. And that's it on the news this morning. We'll take a recess. Stay with us. We'll be back with a look at some trailers of movies you can check out.
Hello, TVC Communications. How can I help?
What makes TVC the right choice for my business?
Excellent question, sir. Let me share some exciting facts with you.
Start your day on TVC Entertainment with Wake Up Nigeria, a family and lifestyle show. Your view empowers women globally.
It's your view, let it count.
Entertainment Splash delivers the hottest celebrity trends. On TVC News, we keep you informed with breaking news and in-depth analysis of events shaping the world.
I will continue to speak the truth.
TVC News at 7 and TVC News at 10 p.m. delivers the most important stories of the day. Max FM, your hit music radio station, captivates listeners daily across Lagos and Abuja, making every commute more enjoyable. Adaba 88.9 FM is not left out, as it is the voice of Southwest. And on TVC Digital, we reach to million viewers daily. All together, pulls in over 17 million viewers daily. Contact us on 0707 272 8338 or marketing at tvccommunications.tv. Partner with TVC Communications today. Let's grow together.
Hey.
Yeah, it's Friday.
It is Friday.
Yeah.
It is Friday. And of course, I love movies, even though I'm a different kind of movie critic. In the sense that I know some people who sit down, they watch everything, and they'll tell you what to watch and what not to watch because of, you understand? I'm not that one. I'm the one that will wait first, and people will watch it first, and then I'll pick because we don't have all the time. There are just so many things to watch, and so if I am going to sit down to watch something, it has to be worth my while, right? Something that just might be worth your while would be Okonkwo.
Wow.
Okonkwo, yes. And of course, it's been on, and there's been talk about Idris Elba, whose production company, in conjunction with David Oyelowo, will be recreating Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart.
Yeah.
And Idris Elba is to play the lead role of Okonkwo Ebubedike. Now, Things Fall Apart for me was one of the first classics I'd ever seen as a Nigerian. I still remember Okonkwo Ebubedike, War for War, Peace for Peace. And this was, of course, the introduction of Peter Edochie in that iconic
Very true, very true.
Right,
He was so young and energetic at that time. Goodness me, it was powerful.
Exactly.
Powerful.
And so now, with all the talk and all of that that's going on and everything now, Idris Elba has come out to state that he's looking at relocating to Africa. He's of Ghanaian and Sierra Leonean heritage, and he says, yes, if I want to impact Africa, I can only do it
from there.
The continent.
So I'm of the school of thought that Hollywood needs some help, in terms of, yes, it needs some help when it comes to getting better news stories. And also, there's just a lot happening in Black Hollywood right now that's making it not exactly favorable for Black actors to push the envelope anymore. There's just too much, the whole Diddy thing, then the other guy that did the boxing role, what's his name? The DC Marvel, you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking, wow, really? But I'm trying to just give some kind of reasoning around why he would want to move to Africa. It's a fertile ground. There's amazing actors. There's places to build studios. There's places to really, really invest when you think about it. Even in Lagos, there's the film city that's been already planned for Lagos. So you can imagine if people like himself, imagine people like Oprah or people like Tyler Perry coming to just come and dump some dollars here and just build. Hollywood wouldn't have a leg to stand on anymore, to be honest. That's what I think. So I think it's a good move.
Hollywood won't have a leg to stand on.
Yes,
No,
they would lose. They would. They, in the end,
totally.
so there's some powerful people in Hollywood. I'm talking about in one area. I'm talking about with the content for black people.
I think so. Something.
Some key people in Hollywood that if they lose.
Yes. No, I don't
lose
think.
a lot of money.
I don't. Yeah, as much as I don't. I mean, I guess. Yeah. The hole or the gap that he fills in that industry. But I believe that there's so many talents in. If you call it Black Hollywood, I totally believe that there are a lot of people that will happily and nicely fill his shoes, and they won't honestly miss much. I honestly believe that.
No, you're talking about him as an actor. I'm talking about him as a producer.
Even as a producer, the Asians are helping them as well.
This one, but yeah, we'll get to that. Let's. This is a little bit of a review now. This one is a recommendation from us or from me here. Go check out Transformers 1. It's out on streaming. You can watch it on Netflix. Yeah, it's amazing. Let's take a look at the trailer, a little bit of it, and maybe just give you some insight into why you should go check out Transformers 1.
Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam results.
My 220 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
That's all we can take.
I choose to stay.
Close the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 1 unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number 1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Check it out.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym to get fat.
Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference? There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying.
So pole dancer, you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
No, it's the empowerment for me.
Sex can make your relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend. But they are for all of us now. This is. That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
It is action-packed. The thing about this is that for an animation, there's story. There's so much background. It's amazing. I saw it and I was blown. These guys put together something quite cool. It was emotional.
So from the Transformers universe, you have the Autobots and the Decepticons.
This is the origin
and this
story.
is how it became, how they divided essentially.
How Orion Pax became Optimus Prime and D16 became Megatron. Yeah. And then the voice talents of Scarlett Johansson, Mark 33 Henry,
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth plays Optimus Prime, and of course Lawrence Fishburne is also here.
So I think what I can simply say is that I love the simplicity of it. Like looking at it, I literally want to watch it because it doesn't seem so calm, like so stressful, right? It just seems simple, and then I can hear what the bots are actually saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. It is good. It is good.
Because that's one frustration for me when I'm watching.
Yeah. Please, I would recommend this one. Another one I'm really looking forward to. Love. There's this is Ki Hu Kwan.
Oh, okay.
Ki Hu Kwan is in his latest work. The title threw me off. So I thought that he was in one rom-com, one love, and all of that. No.
It's not a rom-com?
No, this is hands down some of the best action I have ever seen.
host, I can tell you that being a parent is one of the biggest reality shows you will ever produce. Hi. Oh, yeah. As cute as they can be, even you need to take a break to take care of some of the other realities of life. And that's why the TVC Staff Crash was put together to help parents just like me get those professional childcare services that we need. Come on, let's go, let's go. The TVC Staff Crash Baby Lounge team of professionals are here to help take a load off your mind. The TVC Staff Crash is a nursing mom support system, a toddler safe haven, and a young learners academy throughout the year. It's comfortable, convenient, and with competitive pricing for the modern parent. So, while they learn through play, you can go about getting your pay. The TVC Staff Crash, open to the public from 7 a.m. till 6 p.m.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars.
So let me go and look for my jam results.
My 280 was 320. I suppose
Hollywood is obviously delving into, looking at the Asian.
Yeah.
They always have. Once we had Jackie Chan here and all of that.
Yeah.
And I think that's something they're also looking into as well. And also picking their storyline, not just their actors now.
Yeah.
So a little bit of storyline.
Ki Hu Kwan, who was in the classic Indiana Jones, Raiders, and the Temple of Doom, not Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh no, it can't be. Look, see,
Temple of Doom.
I saw Temple of Doom at least, and this is not exaggerating, at least 200 times. I'm telling you, Temple. There are four or five movies that I grew up watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then my dad would take, and this was radio, not DVD, what?
VHS.
VHS. So we had this. So there were 5 movies.
Yeah.
There was Gazab. I don't know if you remember Gazab. There was Yevada Raha. There was Sound of Music. I've seen Sound of Music at least 200 times. There were like 6, 7 movies that my dad. Yeah, there was like 6, 7 movies and all of that. So the Temple of Doom. Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom was the movie where he used to call him Jackie Jones, Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones. And then Ki Hu Kwan came back with Everything Everywhere All at Once, which was mind blowing.
Yeah.
It was different. And then when I saw Love Hurts, I was like, okay, they took me in. I saw the trailer, my heart was pumping. The soundtrack.
Yes.
Beautiful. I mean, they took a love soundtrack. It's going to come around Valentine period. I'm looking forward to Love.
Yeah, it's powerful, powerful, powerful.
And I think the kind of love they're talking about here now is not romantic love, yet it's brotherly love. It's family love. So where you understand, that's where the kind of, so there's just a lot that I think this would.
It'll cut across. It'll cut across.
So Invincible is the 3rd season of the much vaunted Invincible. Is just about coming, and of course this is the final trailer. Invincible is massive. Apart from the story being massive, they came up with groundbreaking action and all of that, the veil through might, of course, and Invincible himself. This really caught on with a lot of comic book fans and all of that, and for a number of reasons it's doing quite very well, and this is the 3rd season. For me, they slacked a lot. There was a lot of dragging in the 2nd season. They slacked a lot,
the
trying to get other things and all that. But I'm looking forward to season 3 and seeing how the story, progresses.
Yeah. So I love to see when people try to bring up new universes, like new. So there was always DC and Marvel, and then they try to bring up new characters, new storylines, new trajectories for the comic book era, and it's bringing our young people back to how it used to be. But
interesting. But yeah, of course. I mean, these are movies we're checking out today. Let us know which of them picks your fancy, and which you'll be watching, which you're looking forward to. Hit us up on social media. But right now, we actually have to take a break. We'll be back. Do stay with us.
My name is Nachika Okeke. My name is Umi Balogun.
My name is Damilola Badu.
na Abigail.
And I dare on top of you, pigeon. I'm going to bring you bass, boost.
I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show say now my husband be this. After that day, the man
You no go see am again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody.
When you dey friend the husband, you not see sign say the guy smart, you don't vex, don't give signs. If they look for person we go give them to you, fact as he be. Men no they ever get fault. If baby not there for her, na the woman.
Talk no dey be person no make person no fit talk true inside. But for this country, we know say if we open curtain in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanja gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
We no even take responsibility for the children. Please the man.
And that's some warrior.
Welcome back. Now it's time for us to take birthday shout outs. Now we have quite a few people celebrating in the month of October, and it has been a long list, and hopefully yours is going to sneak in here if it's you and your loved ones celebrating this month. The first shout out goes to Alhaji Kuye. Happy birthday to Alhaji M.A. Kuye. This shout out is courtesy your children and your grandchildren.
You prayed for this year, you will have all that you wish for this year. You go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Our next birthday shout out goes to Christian, or rather Christiana Falusi. Happy birthday. 27th of October is your birthday, and this is courtesy Ashaolu.
This year you will have all that you wish for this year. You go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Daniel, happy birthday, Daniel. You are also celebrating. Daniel Kolurejo is celebrating, and his mom and dad are celebrating him. 25th of October is your birthday.
Everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Happy birthday to Excel Flourish Paul. Happy birthday to you too. Happy birthday, cutie. We are celebrating you this 27th of October.
You will have all that you wish for this year. You go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
birthday shout out coming your way right now. Happy birthday to Honorable E.J. Agonaya Yema. Happy birthday to you. 21st of October is your birthday, and this is courtesy Kolawole Enrio Show.
Everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
A very happy birthday to Onyade. Onyade is celebrating. Onyade Anoluakpo. It is 26th of October. That's your birthday. Your mom and your dad are celebrating you.
All that you wish for this year, you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
A very happy birthday to Titilayo Mustafa. Happy birthday. 24th of October is your birthday, and this is courtesy your husband.
All that you prayed for this year, you will have. All that you wish for this year, you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
All right, we have another birthday shout out coming your way right now. Happy birthday, white man. Happy birthday. This shout out is coming from your mom. 27th of October is your birthday, and we celebrate with you.
All that you wish for this year, you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Happy birthday to Zainab Yusuf. Happy birthday to you. Now, this is courtesy your mommy on the 25th of October.
Well, this year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Happy birthday to Mohammed Bakre. Happy birthday. 25th of October is your birthday. Your mom is celebrating with you.
All that you prayed for this year, you will have. All that you wish for this year, you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Happy birthday to each and every one of you celebrating in the month of October. We love birthdays right here on Wake Up Nigeria. And of course, may God bless you and keep you and meet you at the point of your needs. In fact, may the blessings be overflowing with milk and honey, everyone. All right, we have to head over to where the cooking is going to be happening today. Winfrey is standing by with our chef.
Yes, of course. Welcome into the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. And we have one more birthday shout out. Happy birthday, Chef Duella.
Thank you.
Oh, may God bless you and keep you.
Thank
and
you
thank
so
you for
much.
gracing us with your amazing presence on your birthday.
Thank you.
How do you feel being here?
I feel honored. I see it as a wonderful opportunity to share my work.
Oh, great. Amazing. So will you be telling us how they are turning today? No. Why?
I'll keep that.
You keep that. You keep that. Yeah. Amazing.
Thank you.
All right. So, I mean, this is your first time on the show, and of course, literally being on the best breakfast show in Nigeria. How does that make you feel? Doing what you love to do, being on TV right now.
Yes, like I said initially, it makes me, feel, what's it called? Honored, and it makes me feel fulfilling.
All right, amazing. Yeah, it's definitely amazing having you here right now. So tell me, what are we making today?
Okay, so today we'll be making pancakes.
You lie. Do you know why? Because of that guy there.
Okay.
So when I was growing up, right, my sister used to make pancakes, and because of her, I didn't like pancakes until I was in my 20s, when I could make it by myself.
Okay.
She used to put onions in it, and I'm like, why? Why do people do this? But anyways, that's fine.
Okay, so this particular onion is actually not for pancake.
Oh, it's not for the pancake?
Yes,
Yay.
so pancake served with vegetable omelette.
All right, thank you. Oh my Lord, thank you. Now I can breathe. Thank you so much. So run me through, first of all, what we need to make the pancakes, and then what we need to make the omelets.
Okay, for the pancakes, I would start with flour. This is 2 cups of flour.
Okay.
This is sugar. We're measuring that. For the pancake, we need baking powder.
Okay.
We need eggs, 2 eggs. We need, this is milk.
Okay.
We need baking soda.
Okay.
Then vegetable oil or butter. That's optional.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is the vanilla flavor. You could actually go for any flavor you want.
Okay.
It could be, of your choice.
Okay.
So that's for the pancake.
And that's syrup, right?
Yes.
What syrup is that? Is that maple?
This is honey.
Okay, that's honey.
Substitute
All right.
that
For maple. Okay, amazing. So, and for the eggs, for the omelets, what we...
Okay. Yeah, the major ingredients, the egg.
Egg, yeah.
Yeah, we have the onions.
Okay.
We have salt and seasoning cube. We have this.
The chili flakes.
Yeah, the chili flakes and vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil as well. All right.
And bell peppers. Bell peppers and...
Is that carrots? Oh,
yes.
okay. Please,
That's
how...
carrots.
Oh, did you dice this yourself?
Yes, I did.
Are you joking? How?
Thank you.
Anyways, see the way you presented it, it's obvious that you're a very, very detailed person, right?
Yeah, I am actually.
Amazing. All right, tell me, just run me through, before we start doing anything, run me through the method. So how are we going to make our pancakes today?
Okay, so for the pancakes, we'll have our dry ingredients separately and separately mixed.
Mixed, okay.
Then the wet ingredients separately mixed. Okay. Then we'll combine
it together.
Yeah.
All right.
When we combine together, then we're going to, eat it on the pan.
Okay, great. So are you one of those people that have a school of thought that if you want to make pancakes, you make it from scratch, or you also do, pack it already pre-made pancakes?
Batter.
Yeah, batter already.
Okay,
pre-made butter.
Okay.
Or you believe now? No.
The only time I do this batter thing is only when I have leftovers.
Okay.
Then I store it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
But whenever I want to make my pancakes, I start from the
scratch because it gives that fresh. You understand?
Exactly.
Yeah, people say it's the same. I'm like, nah, it's not the same. Right? The same thing with akara, right? When you're making your akara, if you blend your beans, there's just something about it that doesn't. All right, no problem. Yeah. All right. So in case you want to try this pancakes and vegetable omelette at home, if you look right to your screen right now, we have the ingredients. All right. So fluffy flapjack pancakes served with vegetable omelets. And for the ingredients, we have flour, sugar, salt, baking powder, baking soda, eggs, sausages, milk, banana flavor, diced tomatoes, vegetable oil, green and red bell peppers, seasoning cubes, onions, fresh garlic puree, grated carrot, dried chili, pepper powder, maple syrup, and of course some honey. I know we have banana flavors there, but we're using vanilla instead, right?
No, this is banana flavor.
Oh, this is banana flavor. Ooh, okay, nice. I think I actually smelled that. So what do you mean by flapjack pancakes?
Okay, it's more or less the same actually. It's just like, let's say maybe an adjective. You know, when you're making the flat pancakes, you make the first side, you flip it to the other side. So that sound it makes, the sound it makes, like the, the wings.
Wow, is the sound is called flapjack. All right. Amazing. Okay. I think we're literally going to let you get into all of this right now, right? While we actually go on a break. So what are you going to be starting with?
Okay, I'll start by
mixing the dry ingredients, right? All right, amazing. So let's actually allow our birthday girl head over to, start mixing and matching her amazing ingredients. And of course, we're going on a quick break right now. When we come back, so much more still happening right here. Do stay with us.
Muhammad Ali was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky on January 17, 1942. His birth name was Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. He began training as an amateur boxer at age 12, and at 18 he won a gold medal in the light heavyweight division at the 1960 Summer Olympics and turned professional later that year. In his early years as a professional, Clay was more highly regarded for his charm and personality than for his ring skills. He sought to raise public interest in his fights by reading childlike poetry and spouting self-descriptive phrases like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. On February 25, 1964, at age 22, he pulled off a major upset, defeating Sonny Liston to win the World Heavyweight Championship. That same year, he shocked the boxing establishment again by denouncing his birth name as a slave name and formally took the name Muhammad Ali, which was given to him by his spiritual mentor Elijah Muhammad, leader of the Nation of Islam. For the next 3 years, Ali dominated the boxing arena. Muhammad Ali retired from boxing in 1981 and focused on his religion, philanthropy, and activism. In 1984, he made public his diagnosis of Parkinson's syndrome, which some reports attributed to boxing-related injuries, though he and his specialist physicians disputed this. He remained an active public figure globally, but in his later years made fewer public appearances as his condition worsened and he was cared for by his family. Ali was chosen to light the Olympic flame at the start of the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta, Georgia. He died on June 3rd, 2016.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars.
So let me go and look for my jam results. So
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one better.
At this point, I contest my
All right, thank you for staying with us. We've got a great singer, songwriter, dancer, based in Germany, Michael Omunu, aka Mikolo. How are you doing, Mikolo?
I'm doing great.
Okay, good. Let's talk about your career as you seem like you are an entertainer, not just a singer and all of that. You've been dancing also, and also writing songs. Talk to us. How did your career evolve into what it is at the moment?
First of all, I have to say shout out to my parents.
Oh, wonderful.
Shout out to my parents and shout out to also my friends. And it's not been easy, but what could I say? What could an African young youths could do back then? Keep putting in fires and everything. It's not been easy, all the way from football player and now back to music. But the music, I've been there for a long time.
For a long time, okay.
Football brings out so many things out of you.
Definitely. How far did you play football? Did you play to a professional level? How far did you go with football?
Yeah, I played football to an average professional level.
Okay, all right.
I stopped because of one or two reasons, injury like all.
I know, definitely. But I like it when somebody puts their hand at different things up until they get all of that. But now you're doing music and all of that, and music can quite be a competitive industry, man. It's not, especially, when did you start it? While still in Germany, or all of that? How did music start for you?
No.
Professionally?
Professionally. I could say professionally, I started singing when I was in Germany.
Okay.
That music has already been in me while I was a kid. It's been inside of me every time. There's no time I don't sing. Whenever I'm in the house taking showers or going outside to play football or walking out on the street, speaking to my friends, I try to create new tones out for myself. And the love of my music was so deep, every day coming more deeper.
Wonderful.
So I keep singing. And one day I say it's time to go.
All right, what are you performing for us this morning?
I'm going to perform one of my songs in my EP.
Okay.
EP, 6-track. Right. It's outside. It's called the Wake Up EP.
The Wake Up EP.
The Wake Up EP.
Oh, on Wake Up Nigeria. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's have you have the performance now. Take it away.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Let's go, on your mark, let's go. Let's go, on your mark, that's it. They like me. Breadwinner, where they follow breadwinner. If you get money, pass your guy, make you lift them. Oh yeah, lift them, beggar. I say lift them, yeah. Lift them, beggar. Lift them, beggar. Lift them, beggar. Lift them, beggar, job. Olówó ló ṣọ̀rẹ́ olówó, tòṣì ló ṣọ̀rẹ́ olóṣì. Ìwọ náà gbóògò ìdílé ẹ̀ka, make you leave Igara for the teacher. You dey talk to my señorita, my mama sita for my luta. Wọ́n ní mo ṣẹ́ mi ò ṣe ò ṣẹ́ mi ò ṣe ò ṣẹ́ mi ò ṣe àlàyé mi tún ṣe tó. Mo lera wọ̀, ṣo lera wọ̀, ṣo lera wọ̀, mo lera wọ̀, ṣo lera wọ̀, mo lera wọ̀. Tó bá lera wọ̀ máa rá bàbá mo ní jókòó jósẹ́. Mo ní wọ́n ní ṣoní, wọ́n ní wọ́n ní. Breadwinner, where they follow breadwinner. If you get money, pass a guy, make you lift time. Say you get money, I be the ogun. Boy, say you get money, I be the ogun. Say you get money, I be the ogun. Guys, say you get money, I be the ogun. Olo, sorry, olo, toshi, lo, sorry, olo, she. To body me laugh, you start to hate me, warrior. As I go Malaysia, you hear you start to fire, ya. Go tumbo, go me, Imoja. 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 I'm a lot kan ní mi, tẹ́ ò lè fọkàn. I get the grace, I get the glory. Tẹ́ ò lè fara kan. Oh yeah, who's your guy? Show me need. Who's your girl? Show him love, treat him right. Do him well, manira. Give him hope. Haha, like it. Tó bá fi fẹ́ràn ẹ̀. No hate your guy later. Logo. Gbé fún ojú ẹ lọ. Yeah, you get money. Breadwinner, where they follow breadwinner. If you get money, pass a guy, make you lift time up. Make you lift time up. Yeah. Olo, sorry, olo, sorry, toshi. Yeah, you get money, I be broken. Get money, I be broken. Yeah, you get money, I be broken. Solo, haha.
Welcome back into the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. I'm still here with our birthday girl, Chef Nuala.
Thank you.
Okay, so tell me, what have we done so far? Because I realize that the ingredients have reduced.
Yes, we've been able to mix our dry ingredients.
Okay, so in here, what do we have?
We have flour,
all right.
We have sugar, we have baking soda and baking powder.
So now I was going to ask, what's the difference between baking soda and baking powder?
Okay, so for this particular recipe, what baking soda does is to add to the fluffiness. Or let me start with baking powder.
Okay.
Baking powder helps it to, rise. That
rise,
agent.
Okay.
And while baking soda just adds to the, the fluffy.
Fluffiness, okay, all right, amazing. And what do we, is that all we have here? That's all? Okay, what do we have here?
We have eggs, we have our milk, and we have the banana flavor.
Okay, so eggs, milk, banana flavor, flour, sugar, salt, a pinch of sauce, baking powder, and baking soda. All right, amazing. So now we're going to combine both of them together.
Exactly.
All right, let's see you do that.
Okay.
Combine, combine. Is there a way, is that a problem? Is there going to be a problem if we actually don't combine it like this? No, keep on doing what you're doing. If we don't combine it like this, let me
add the lumps.
Is this enough?
I would like to take water.
Okay, so you want to add a little water
yeah,
to it, okay. Okay, so I was actually going to ask because it didn't look like it was going to be enough. Okay, so how do you know the consistency of the mixture?
Okay, so oftentimes, so many people make the mistake of, you know, mixing it with maybe this, with
yes,
right?
Does that
so,
mix anything?
Yes, actually. So it's not meant to be mixed, you know, for so long.
Yes, exactly. Say if you mix for too long, it gets tough.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So, and there will be lumps while you're doing it. The lumps is really the secret to it, in the sense that, that's what makes it fluffy.
Really?
Yes.
I thought
some people get, nah. You won't even feel that lumps in there.
When you make it?
Yeah, when you make it.
Because I always mix mine to be smooth, super smooth, because I'm like, I don't like lumpy.
No, you won't feel the lumps at all. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay. All right. Interesting. So what are your other favorite types of pancakes?
Okay. I love strawberry.
Strawberry pancakes. So what do you use? You use syrup or you actually slice?
Yeah, I use the syrup and I slice. For this, depending on how concentrated you want your banana flavor to be, I would prefer to add an additional, you know, fresh banana.
Yes,
chunks.
mash or something.
Chunks. Yeah.
Really? I'd rather have the bananas on the side than have it inside.
Yeah.
Just interesting. What's this? What's this?
This is garlic.
Oh, okay, that's good for the egg.
Yes.
Okay. It was looking like yeast.
Oh, no.
I was like, are we going to add yeast into it as well?
So this is.
All right, so how many pancakes would this make and what size are we going for?
Okay, there is actually a scoop I use would
Okay,
so we should be able to get maybe below 5.
Below 5,
Yeah.
all right, amazing. And why I love pancakes is because that means it's a quick and easy breakfast. So it's okay like that?
Yes.
Really? And it won't be lumpy? No. I'm really looking forward to see how that's going to turn out.
It won't be lumpy.
Yes, because I noticed you didn't mix and over mix it, right? You just like folded around.
That's why I didn't make use of this.
Yes, okay, so that is actually a no whisking. Exactly. Okay, amazing. So what are we going to do now?
So we're going to put on this. You know.
And start frying.
Yep.
So let me turn that on for you.
I'd like to get the scoop.
Okay, the scoop. I will get the scoop for you in just a moment. Okay, so I have to step that way. What are we using the hot water for?
It's for someone else.
Okay. Somebody's using our kitchen without our permission. Anyways, but before we get there, let's talk about the eggs.
Use this. I don't want it too
So you don't want it too hot?
Yes.
Okay, so our pancakes are going to be fried on medium to low heat?
Yeah.
Okay, 5 to 3. Okay. So tell me about the eggs now. So what's going to happen with the eggs?
So for the eggs, you're going to first fry the veggies, like saute the veggies.
Okay.
In oil, a little oil.
Yes. Okay.
You know, with
And
the
then-
onions.
Yes.
Then bring it out, we'll mix it with the raw egg.
Okay.
Before we now, you know, fry the egg.
So you mix
We'll mix it
everything
with-
with,
yeah,
the
it's
raw
all-
egg before you
yeah.
fry. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Scoop.
Omelette.
Good. All
So
right.
we're going to glaze our pan. Let me.
Glaze the pan. Sorry. Glaze the pan while we actually fry pancakes. So yeah, we don't need that hot.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just a little.
Yeah.
Can I clean this?
Yeah. So for the eggs, we're going to add everything into the eggs and then fry straight.
No, we're going to fry the.
Okay, saute then. Okay, because I was wondering. I'm like, okay, because we have carrots there. Isn't that going to be quite difficult? Is that hot enough?
Just a little more.
Yeah, I told you it takes a while.
Wait,
Yeah.
come on.
It's not hot yet. But we could use the other one.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's
Or just
boiling.
increase this. Maybe we'll just increase this for now and
Okay.
then reduce it when it gets really hot. All right, amazing. In case you're just joining us, we're still making pancakes here with Chef Noella, and we're literally having a great time. So tell me about Noella's cuisine. What types of meals do we prep there?
Okay, at Noella's Cuisine, we actually make various continentals and local dishes.
Okay.
Majorly for now, our business model runs based on event catering. You do event catering. We do food bowls and soup bowls. That's for meal stock up for busy professionals and tech bros.
All right.
We render food tray services for those who want to surprise their loved ones and want to leave, a wonderful memory in their hearts.
All right.
And we render. I have a team of chefs where we cook for tech professionals and busy individuals.
All right.
In the comfort of their home.
Oh,
as personal chef.
All right, as personal chef as well. Oh, amazing. I think I'm planning on getting a personal chef soon. Yes, I'm just going to look for who's, when my producer will increase. Anyways, let's just, but I think that's not enough.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so let's try that. All right, let's go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll definitely be checking out how our pancakes are going, turning out. Hopefully, nice. I'm really looking forward to see how those lumps are going to dissolve in there. It's actually the top of the hour. Let's go. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Reality Check is back, and we're here to serve you with happenings in the exciting world of reality television. As expected, we are going to be critically analyzing your favorite TV shows, from the stories of the magic show that took everyone by surprise at the Britain's Got Talent, to Showmax's Mommy Club, Sugar and Spice.
Do you want to be part of our table? It's all right. You're so fake. We're trying to save you.
You know what? Just relax, my friend. We don't talk in our house like that.
These and many more coming up in this fresh episode of Reality Check, as we set the ball rolling with our able commentators. Joining us as special guests are the Energy Queens, Wani and Handy, from Big Brother Naija No Lose God Edition.
That what Big Brother did for us was to just blow us up to the water and amplify what was already there.
Congratulations on your first car.
Thank you! Oh, when you see me drive by, holla at your girl!
Only guy says. So,
hey guys, it's Wani, ex-Handy, only one Wani, and Big H, and we are from the Big Brother Naija Season 9 No Lose God. Yes, keep watching Reality Check on TVC. Reality Check, don't touch that dial. Mwah.
Purchase your tracks today.
All right, then, it's time for the second hour of Wake Up Nigeria to begin right now. And what better way to begin than in the kitchen?
Yes, of course. And we have Chef Noella here, the birthday girl, and she's making pancakes for us, and everything is coming together really nicely, really nicely. And she's actually debunking some myths of lumpy pancakes. And that's actually looking really, really good.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
But we, honestly, the ingredients are already making me salivate. Let's tell everybody what we are doing for the rest of the show. The first hour was just an appetizer. Now we're serving up the main course. We have some fashion coming your way. Yeah, so we're going to be having a fashion conversation. There have been quite a few fashion shows over the past few weeks. I don't know, it's about this African touch. This African touch to international fashion that we want to talk about today. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. Then, of course, after... And finally, we have Yvelle. It's going to be amazing to flow with her. Her latest hit is what we're going to be talking about. She is an amazing performing artist. And this Beauty and Brains is going to have a sit-down with us very soon. Okay, so what is the perfect weather for pancakes? Let's find out.
Thank you so much for staying with us on this beautiful edition of Wake Up Nigeria. It's Friday, and of course, we like to literally talk about fashion on Friday because a lot is happening in the world of fashion this period. And of course, TC is here with me. TC, have you been to any of the fashion shows so far?
Sadly, not yet. I'm trying to just hold back because when I go for a fashion show, I want to buy everything. So I'm trying to just be very, demure and mindful with my pocket.
Bag, really. All right. So, I mean, it literally started, the Lagos Fashion Week actually started a few days ago on the 23rd. But then again, a week before, we literally already started having some fashion shows, some private viewings and all of that. And I was actually fortunate to be at the Banker Cuckoo Fashion Show, the Ocean, that literally happened last week, Friday. It was absolutely breathtaking. I mean, I feel the setup was amazing, from the prints to the models, to the ambience. I mean, when we walk into the whole environment was so amazing. I love it when people match their themes with the models. So, of course, those are some of the looks on the runway. So what do you think about these looks?
Oh, so I love it when designers take a theme all the way.
Yeah.
So the colors, very blue hues and tones.
Yes.
And then even with the bubbles, it had this really nice water
theme. There
theme.
were actual bubbles on the runway.
Bubbles on the runway.
Cute.
Then the runway itself wasn't conventional. It went in and out of the crowd, which was interesting. Yeah. So there was spaces in between.
Curvy,
really kind of curved. And so it wasn't conventional. It wasn't what you always expect.
Yeah.
But yes, the photography, as you can see, the lighting and everything, all came together.
Yes, of course. I mean, the room was blue. Yeah. So everything that came out of the runway literally had this extra beautiful effect to it. I mean, the hues of the dresses, we had greens, we had blues, we had some orange and some lemons and some...
Like maybe coral.
Yeah, coral. Very lovely. Everything you find in the sea. And I mean, we had guests on the runways as well. If you haven't seen the video, definitely check it out on our YouTube. We had special coverage for that one. So now let's move right into the Lagos Fashion Week, which actually returns. Now, the theme for this year is Commune. Now, this is celebrating African leading creative talents from the October 23rd to the 27th. That actually happened to be at the Bicester collaboration with the Lagos Fashion Week. And it was really amazing because we had interesting conversations, now dialogue. Talking about, we had influencers from Germany, we had influencers from America, we had influencers from around literally just coming to talk about the fashion show, their involvement with fashion around the world, how different the worlds are from here and there and all of that. And it was actually a really, really beautiful thing. So, I mean, for the Lagos Fashion Week, this year is actually dedicated to preserving African craftsmanship and heritage, right, while inspiring the next generation. Now, let's take a look at some of the pieces, from designers such as Christy Brown, Emmy Casbit, and Gazelle Green. So, I mean, we had this for the photo shoots for the official,
So Emmy Casbit has had an amazing run of recent. You even have like the state governor wearing some of his pieces. You have Emmy sort of brought this interesting use of fabric onto the runway, and people all around the world are ordering his stuff now. It's one of those things we didn't really see coming. Emmy just burst onto the scene and almost took over.
Yes, of course. It was really amazing. And as Mike would say, right, when it comes to African fashion, it doesn't look forced. We're literally giving you everything. So we can literally even do like ocean theme and it still look African and look us. And then we can definitely take our own personal take on the print. So next up we have Christy Brown wears as well, part of the photo shoots, official photo shoots for the Lagos Fashion Week and all of that. And some of his designs are definitely amazing. I love how we literally just do the shapes, the volumes, the patterns,
the silhouettes.
The silhouettes
are
so
always
amazing.
powerful.
Yeah.
And they're items you would actually want to wear.
Absolutely.
And that's something about African fashion.
Yes.
It is still considered couture.
Yes.
But then you could see where you would wear this to. Then, of course, they take really great fabrics from back in the day, like lace and taffeta and damask.
Adire.
Yeah, so
even ashoke in some cases.
I'm loving this bubble pant here. This is like it's what I wanted to call it T-length, but it's on the knee.
Yes.
And it just feels like anyone of any size could wear it.
Yeah. So now we're seeing some pieces from Gazelle Green. Let's actually see what these pieces actually look like.
Ooh,
So now we're talking a little bit more edgy. You see the color contrast. We're having reds and blacks, and I mean, I think it actually looks really fabulous. So that pants, I'm not sure if it's leather. So we have a take on a jersey.
Sporty
take on
here. So there's a lot of effort in this, you know, and it's stuff you hardly ever see anywhere. Like look at this sporty take on
love
things.
it.
I see this. So I saw this kind of fashion statement when the Olympics came around, where the different Olympic committees for different countries picked designs for the teams. You know, this kind of designer now is someone you'd be looking at to create something for your national team. You know, those kind of things. I love seeing effort being put into fashion.
So we're taking literally jerseys and literally making them fashionable so you can wear them out. And I think another thing I'm noticing that I really, really love this period is the fact that when you even go to these fashion shows, you literally see the people on the red carpet and how fashionable they look. And now it's seeming like the trend is changing. So now on the red carpet, you're seeing a lot of boo-boos. You're seeing a lot of long silhouette dresses. Do you understand? Like, so it's changing so much. So we're talking about that a little bit more. And of course, right now, so another thing Lagos Fashion Week is doing is literally highlighting some major fashion designers in Nigeria that have actually done an amazing body of work over the years. So instead of having them just come to one location and use one runway, they're literally taking them and highlighting their own private viewing of their recent collections in private places. And of course, starting off, we had Ejiro Imostaferi 2 days ago, 2 nights ago as well. And the theme,
at least a decade. At least
yes, I'm telling you. And the theme of that was the Symphony of Convergence, and it was definitely amazing. Now, Ejiro Imostaferi launched this particular collection, her SS25 collection, titled Symphony of Convergence. She launched it in Paris at a while back.
The Royal Box.
Yes, that was where it happened in Lagos 2 nights ago. But we saw the first phase of that in Paris a while back, and the collection definitely blends indigenous cultures worldwide, honoring the richness of African traditions. Yes,
I can say timeless. I think I have 2 or 3 Ejiro pieces I got like almost 11 years ago.
Yes.
And I can wear them today,
now
and they
look amazing.
Beautiful. And people still ask me who made this. And that's one of our most amazing exports ever. Idro, Safiri. Have one of her pieces you will never regret.
I'm telling you, amazing. And of course, it was star-studded. We had the likes of Kate Henshaw on the runway. We had Rita Dominic as well attend the show. And of course, we know Lagos has amazing influencers and models literally on that runway. It was totally breathtaking. Now, I think something that's really worthy of note as well is that this year, the Lagos Fashion Week literally is collaborating with a lot of amazing brands and personalities to actually put us through, because there's a lot of work, a lot of dates and all of that. And we have a Fashion Evo as well.
Fashion Evo is coming. Then there is a particular
collaboration.
There's a particular bank that has been auditioning models for like a long time. It's an orange one, and they're preparing for theirs, as well.
And all,
exactly.
So I mean, amazing work, guys. Thank you. And if you've not attended any fashion show yet, definitely be at one to see that goes
I will go for. I think is showcasing at 1.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go when she is. I need, so if not, I'll spend too much money. All right then, guys. Let's take that break. At this point, what do you?
Yeah, of course. Let's take a break. Still so much more happening right here on Wake Up Nigeria. We'll be back. Thanks for joining us in fashion.
At break time, when my...
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars.
So let me go and for my jam results. So
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show. I can go. I can. That's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show, give for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, #1 unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for #1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Check it out.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, but do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym to get fat.
All right. Okay. Well. We'll get to our guest, who's a wonderful singer, and she's around with us. But just before that, let's take a look at some sporting updates or some football updates. It's the beautiful game. And Europa League. Let's kick off with that, yeah? Okay. So after 2 nights of Champions League football, Europe and Conference League, the Europa League and, of course, the Conference League set Europe on fire with goals on Thursday night. Manchester United were unable to hold on to a lead once again as they were frustrated. In another game, AS Roma labored to a slim 1-0 win over visiting Dynamo. And then in other matches, Tottenham peeped AZ Alkmaar 1-0. Lyon was shocked 1-0 at home by visiting Besiktas. Rangers thrashed Steaua Bucharest 4-0. Athletic Bilbao edged Slavia Prague 1-0, while Lazio bossed FC Twente 2-0 in Holland. And let's head over to the Conference League, where Chelsea continued their winning start to the competition as João Felix and Mikhailo Modric started for the Blues as they got a 4-1 victory over Panathinaikos. All right, well, in other matches, Gant defeated visiting Molde FK 1-0. Hearts edged Omonia Nicosia 2-0. Shamrock Rovers thrashed their host Larn 1-4. Fiorentina came from behind to beat St. Gallen 4-2, while Real Betis and FC Copenhagen settled for a 1-1 draw. Now let's get back to the African continent, where the Confederation of African Football unveiled its much anticipated shortlist for the 2024 Men's Player of the Year, featuring Nigerian talents Ademola Lookman and, some people might say surprisingly, William Troost Ekong, among other nominees. The final 10 shortlist excludes Victor Boniface and reigning title holder Victor Osimhen, which shows a strong North African presence with Morocco's defensive powerhouses Achraf Hakimi and Sofiane Rahimi, alongside Algeria's Amin Gouiri. Others on the list are Simona Dingra of Côte d'Ivoire, Chancel Mbemba of DR Congo, Serou Guirassy, a great guy of Guinea, Edmond Tapsoba of Burkina Faso, of course, these are the German guys, Guirassy of Borussia Dortmund, now formerly in Stuttgart, Tapsoba of Leverkusen and Burkina Faso, and South African goalkeeper Ronwen Williams. The nominees play professionally in leagues, various top leagues in Europe and Africa, and highlight the inclusive impact of African football. Now, Super Eagles goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali was nominated for the prestigious CAF Goalkeeper of the Year award. The nomination sees Nwabali competing alongside established names in African football, including Morocco's goalkeeper Yassine Bounou, Egyptian goalkeeper Mustafa Choubet, and Senegal's Djigui Diarra. Now, other notable contenders are Cameroon's Andre Onana, who had quite a good match yesterday night against Fenerbahce in the Europa League. Meanwhile, Nigeria's AFCON silver medal winning coach Jose Peseiro has been left out of the Coach of the Year shortlist. The 10-man nomination features prominent names including Angola's Pedro Goncalves and Burkina Faso's Brahima Traore. Whereas the AFCON winning coach MSFA of Côte d'Ivoire, DR Congo's Sebastien de Sabre, and Egyptian reps Jose Gomez and Marcel Kola. And then to FIFA ranking, where the Super Eagles have moved up from 39th to 36th position. In Africa, the Eagles also climbed from 6th to 4th, but behind Egypt. Senegal and Morocco, who are Africa's highest ranked team, are in 13th place in the world. Algeria is 5th in Africa, while current African champions Côte d'Ivoire are 6th. Cameroon and Mali are 7th and 8th. And of course, while Congo, DR, and South Africa make up the top 10. Now, in the global rankings, world champions Argentina retain their #1 position. France is #2, Spain are 3rd, England are 4th, and Brazil are 5th. Belgium, Portugal, Netherlands, Italy, and Colombia make up the top 10. All right, that's it basically. There's going to be a whole lot, of course. We'll have games this weekend in the EPL, La Liga, the Major Leagues, and of course the MPFL. We'll talk more about that tomorrow, 11 a.m. Tune into The Beautiful Game. We will be talking about all of that. We're going to have fun. 11 a.m. tomorrow, TVC Entertainment. You would want to miss that. All right, moving away from football now. We have our final guest now, but just before she gets to the sit-down, she will be performing. Hi, Yvelle. How are you doing?
I am well, thank you.
You look
So good to
lovely.
be
You
here.
look lovely. Who styled you for today? I don't know. You. I love the cuts on the
you.
denim and all of that. Looks very wonderful.
I actually styled myself.
You did. Okay, fashionista added to musician and all of that. Wonderful.
Yes.
You know, whenever I see you, the only thing that I always remember is the stars will align and all of that. You are a beautiful singer.
Thank
But you're
you.
going to be performing, taking us, of course, on a ride this Friday, right?
Yes,
All
absolutely.
right, after this performance, we'll be talking to you a little bit later. But then, hey, come on, take it away. Let's hear that beautiful voice.
Okay.
say learning is fun, but as a mom, I see how demanding it can be for my child.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars.
So let me go and look for my jammies. Also,
By 220 or 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jammies.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
That's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show, give for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one, Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say a recap done, and it's time for number 1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah, but you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
Oh, can I do any of those? Ooh. I love it. Yvelle is in the building. It's great to have you back on set with us. Welcome
Great
back.
to be here again. Great to be here again.
So the epitome of a songstress. She's been through it all. We've been jamming to Yvelle's music since, what, 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
And she's had so many hits since then, so many hurdles that she's gone through. Yeah. And a brand new EP, yes? Out now?
Yes, today. It just dropped this morning, and this is the first place I'm talking about it.
You came here first?
Yes. It's a 7-track EP. It's my first ever body of work, so I'm really, really excited and grateful.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been such...
Yeah.
It's
been a journey.
It's been a journey, you know.
Okay. So
Oh my
now,
God.
7 tracks.
Yes.
There is the Yvelle that everyone knows. Is this going to deviate from that or remind people of what we loved in the first place?
Oh, it's definitely going to remind people of what you loved in the first place. Plus, I mean, I've had to go through a lot of processes. I feel like I've lived so many lives, and it's not in vain because it's all gonna come into my music. My EP is so colorful. There's so, you know, there are different sounds in there. It's my first project, so I decided to, you know, experiment and just do, you know, different sounds because I'm very versatile and I cannot box myself up so much that I won't let you see all the colors that I'm made of, you know. So I poured everything in that music. There is more coming, but I need to start from here, you know.
So it feels like whenever we have people who win big competitions, you know, there's that huge energy in the beginning, and then there's kind of like a lull period where they go to find themselves. There was a sort of like a break for you for a while. When did that begin?
It started 2020, during the lockdown. It was a very intense period for me. I was alone, I was living by myself, and, you know, I couldn't find that distraction that I would normally find. You know how we like to run away from how we feel or things that we need to deal with. I didn't have that luxury anymore because now I was forced to deal with things I was avoiding. I was forced to find myself. I was forced to find Yvelle. Who is Yvelle? What is she really doing? Is she supposed to be doing music?
Yeah.
You know, and before then I had people ask me or tell me, oh, are you sure you just want to do music? Won't you try something else? You know, I don't mind trying something else. I'm I have talents I'm handy. My father was very handy. He used to make drums. He used to do a lot of things. You know, he was very handy. My mom is a businesswoman as well. So I have all that gift. But music was that one thing that I could not stop doing for a second. The moment I tried, straight depression, like no, like, so, and you know that you're called to do this thing, you cannot not do it. You know, so 2020 forced me to, I literally like I lost my mind 2020 and then came back to sanity all by myself. It was crazy, but it was so needed, you know. It was so needed because it forced me to find myself, and it's been a journey ever since then.
And this is the Yvelle we have now.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
From the performance we saw earlier on, there is a calmness to your performance now. I remember the Yvelle, the feisty, energetic Yvelle from the competition. And there's just this, you know, calm now. You're performing with ease now. There's no stress and strain behind all the notes you're trying to hit. Like, you must hit that note. You know, because music felt like a battle then.
Yes.
But now, even with the EP, the new style of creating EPs is for the fact that once you start playing it, each track sort of blends into the next one. That's the new vibe that we get. Is this how your EP has been designed?
Yeah, we tried as much as possible to make that happen, even though I personally believe, and I know a lot of people believe that as well, that there are no rules to this game, really. Somebody came up with that at some point. It hasn't always been like that. We just move as we're led, you know, basically. But we try as much as possible to make it seemingly smooth enough for you to just enjoy it.
Sure.
Yeah, you get that smoothness, obviously, definitely.
There's something I want to touch on, and that's about females in the industry.
Yes.
So there is that, I don't know whether it's a school of thought or it's a myth, or it's something that's been talked about many times about female artists supporting other female artists.
Yes.
It kind of feels like if, for instance, you had the sort of support you needed, the break wouldn't have been that long, you know? So I want to touch on that. Do you have any other female artists featured on your EP, for instance?
Fortunately, this first project, it's just me on the EP, yes.
Okay. Entire, from start to finish?
From start to finish. It's not intentional, but it is what it is right now. About female artists, supporting female artists.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting better. I can't judge anybody, but I know that I can start something. I can start, you know, I can do better as a female artist to support other female artists. So I'll start from me. Apart from that, I mean, I've gotten a lot of no's in my career. So many no's that the next time I want to make the next move, I'm expecting a no. It was so bad. But, you know, for the first time in a very long time, somebody said yes to me, and that's why this EP is dropping today.
Amazing.
Osage, thank you so much. Osage of 1 RPM, I really, really appreciate her. And she's a woman, you know, so yeah, I mean, there are women supporting women.
Okay, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. Osage is a friend of the house. She's an amazing bundle of energy as well.
Thank you.
And I know you've put a lot of work into this. Is this live music produced, or is it, you know,
digitally produced?
Digitally, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mix of the both.
Mix
you
of
know,
both?
Yeah,
All right.
It's a mix of the both.
All right, fantastic. Because I know that you, live band style, oh, amazing.
I know.
So I'm hoping to find some of that in the EP. But give me the name of your favorite on your EP.
Oh my God.
What? I got you there.
That's so hard because I'm so attached to my work.
Okay.
But emotionally, I am most attached to Comeback.
Okay.
Because that song was recorded at a point where I'm like, you know what, Yvelle, this is not just about you. You're not going to sit down and keep sulking and keep saying nobody's saying yes to me, nobody's going to help me. Like, help yourself, you know. And I had to decide to get up and do something for myself, and not just for myself, for my unborn children, for my family, for my loved ones, for the people I see every day, and I'm like, oh my God, if my life was better, I'd make their lives better, you know. I had to do that for myself.
And you're doing it.
Yeah.
But the truth is, we believe in you. When we saw you, we expected a banging performance. We expected greatness because that is what you embody. And you've already won an AMVC, like seriously, for best soundtrack. Like you have nothing to worry about. If it's in terms of gifts, you have that gift. It's how you're going to apply it with this EP and all the amazing performances you're going to have that matters next.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm so glad to see you.
Glad to.
Oh my gosh. All right, so any parties that we are prepared? Let's prepare for your party. When? Soon?
Please just stay with me. There's a lot happening. There's a lot I'm planning.
All right.
So many things are happening. I know there's going to be a performance for the EP in November, early November. So you guys just stay tuned with me. It's Evelle Music. EVELLE Music.
Yeah, sure. And it's out on Spotify, all the platforms, right?
Everywhere. Spotify, Deezer, Apple, like YouTube Music, basically everywhere. Boom Play, just name it.
Got you. I can't wait. I can't wait. And I know that everyone is interested in hearing the new and improved Evelle. Yes. And the name of the EP is Come Back.
Come Back. And there's a track. The first track on the EP is called Come Back.
All right.
Yes. So.
All right, so we are definitely excited about this.
Thank you so much.
I am so looking forward to what happens next with you, and we're going to be right there rooting for you as well.
Thank you so much.
At this point, we want to feed you. We have a lot going on in our kitchen today. Our chef is celebrating her birthday as well, so she's all excited. Exactly. So you sing happy birthday to her.
Absolutely, I love to.
All right, so let's head over to the kitchen.
Yay! Welcome into the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. All right, so our chef has been hard at work putting together this meal for you. So she made pancakes and some scrambled vegetable omelette. Sorry, vegetable omelette. Well, I want you to try it out and let us know exactly what you think about it. It's good?
Ooh. Looks amazing.
Really colorful as well.
Really does.
Colorful.
Very
it's a
colorful.
mountain.
Like me.
Yeah. It's a mountain of pancakes there.
Jesus. Jesus.
All right. All right. She went for the egg straight.
Before.
No time.
A lady after my own heart. Okay. All right.
I dance when I'm enjoying it.
Oh, okay. All right. We get it. Okay.
This is really nice.
Yeah. So now, I really want you to take another bite, but it's her birthday, and we have.
Sure.
Let her taste the pancake so she can sing it together now. I mean, so she will be having inspiration.
This food is everything, by the way. It's really lovely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if I should sing a happy birthday song, but I have a happy birthday song that I wrote specifically for my clients. So I'll do that for you.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right, what do you think?
You're the light of the world. You burn and you shine. You're the light of the world. Solution to your world. Just like the city on the hilltop. You burn for all to see. And like the city on the hilltop, you shine for all to
They need to sing this song to me.
Thank you.
I mean, well you so yeah.
I know. All right, guys. That was a fabulous way.
Yeah, thank you so much, Yvette, for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Chef Nuella.
Yes,
It's been
thank
a
you.
wonderful time.
Yes, it has.
Thank you for being a part of the show. We will see you next week.
Bye.
The following is a paid presentation by ShopX TV. Are you tired of spending countless hours in the kitchen, wrestling with cumbersome appliances, and juggling multiple tasks just to prepare a single meal? Frustrated with messy cleanups from different tools that never seem to get the job done right? Do you wish there was one solution that could handle all your blending, chopping, and grinding needs effortlessly? Introducing the CookX 4-in-1 Blender. It's a food processor, a mixer, a grinder, a blender, and a juicer, all in one. Our CookX 4-in-1 blender is here to take your cooking to a whole new level. This versatile blender comes with 3 convenient cup sizes, each designed for specific tasks to make your life easier. First, the 650 ml cup, perfect for mincing meat, pounding yam, and chopping vegetables. Save time and effort with this powerful accessory. Next, the 450 ml cup, ideal for grinding coffee, spices, and more. And the 1.8 liter cup, perfect for blending fruits for smoothies, peppers, and yes, even blending beans. Lastly, the CookX 4-in-1 blender comes with a convenient filter. Now, you can create delicious, nutritious smoothies and meals with ease. The secret of the CookX blender is the 800-watt motor combined with a precision extractor blade that gives you the power to turn ordinary foods into extraordinary foods. And different speeds give you the complete control you need. Savory stew, delicious egusi, tasty blended beans for akara and moi moi, pounded yam, and everything in between.
The CookX 4-in-1 blender has been a game changer for me. It takes the hassle out of meal prep and lets me whip up healthy treats for my family in no time.
The CookX 4-in-1 blender is the only blender I use in my kitchen. Its variable speed control lets me achieve the exact texture I need for each dish.
With its easy twist locking technology and powerful motor, the CookX 4-in-1 blender is engineered to tackle blending challenge you face.
The global bestseller. Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars.
So let me go and look for my jam. So
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one.